Hey guys, I'm Tom, and since I've cleared my backlog of progress videos, here is the first actual monthly update for April 2023. Quite a few things happened this month, but one of the bigger things that happened was that I painted the first iteration of my Realm of Battleborn. There is a video on that. It is linked somewhere if I can figure it out. So if you haven't seen that and are interested, there's a link. If you have, then thank you. Then there was also a lot of progress on my World Eaters conversion project, and I actually did pick up a legit kit. Here I had a bit of issue choosing if I wanted red or blue shoulder pads for my red butchers. So I did a bit of inventory and I'm almost there with my goal of finishing up 2 troops and 1 HQ. Actually, I'm almost double there. I've almost finished up 3 troops and 1 elite and 2 HQs. So, and a Dreadnought. To try and get to that goal, I was missing a few guys to complete the squads and had to get started with stripping the old models because I tried overspraying them and painting them, but it lost all the details, especially on the Forge World kits that I had. So this month there was a lot of paint stripping in various mediums, simple green and denatured alcohol for resin and plastic. Here's some bits. I stripped my old Dreadnought, converted it up. There's a separate video on that if you want to check out that. It's not super long if you have short attention span. Here's a few guys I needed to bulk out the squad to make the spoiler squad playable. There was also a few bits like Forge World shoulder pads that I had originally glued on to some of my sergeants and characters, but the overprime was not good, so that is why my characters are not done. And here's sort of the goal, plus 2 in the back that are technically not needed. That's what I need to finish up, and that's one of my yearly goals completed, but honestly, this is gonna take over. It is just too much fun to work on. I picked up some Mechanicus Terrain early in the month, and then later I visited some family quite far away, and there was a store that had 2 of the exact same box but different wrapping, and the older wrapping was at a reduced price, so I bought that. So I'm looking forward to doing some Mechanicus Terrain soon, so that can be an industrial sector for the city table and also some Mortalis, Necromunda sort of stuff in the future. So I also decided to pull the trigger on rebasing my existing armies, slowly doing that because I'm going to a tournament in September with my fists. So I wanted to get those up to the new standard. I'm simply just using some old wine bottle corks and shaping them into rocks or debris, rubble, whatever, plopping that on the base and then a quick dry brush, and we're almost there. And then new basing material. I'm going with Agrellan Badlands. So I also had a lot of nearly finished Imperial Fists, and I wanted to finish those. Since this video, they are actually all based and whatnot, but it was mostly weathering and highlighting and chipping that was needed as per my last hobby update video. So I went through and it only took like 1 night, and I got nearly 50 models done. And now I'm just going through the bases and pimping up my power weapons along the way, as I showed in my power weapon tutorial, also linked somewhere. Right, after my brief romance with the World Eaters, which I will come back to with a vengeance, I decided to finish up the last of the fists. There was a bit of assembly work that needed doing. It was mostly just pistols and grenades and backpacks and stuff, so I assembled all that I have left from my Imperial Fists and magnetized that and whatnot. They are actually primed now, and I am working on them. And once I'm done with this, I will start my Fellblade project. So yeah, that's pretty much it for April. I think May will be mostly wrapping up the World Eaters you've seen, maybe kit bash another unit. I think I want to make some Red Hand destroyers. Also try and finish up most of my Imperial Fist infantry, and then I think I want to look at doing some terrain projects, or get started on them anyway. Some homemade terrain projects, not the plastic kits. Anyways, thanks for watching this short update, and take care. And I hope to see you again in another video. Cheers guys!